Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Dallas, COWBOYSFANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. Hold on to your hats because what I'm about to tell you could shake up the entire NFC East and send shockwaves through the league. Rumors are swirling from some pretty solid sources like Adam Schefter and Diana Rossini, and the whispers are loud enough that you know this isn't just some idle gossip. We're talking about a potential blockbuster trade that could redefine the Cowboys' offense and give them that extra edge they've been craving. The buzz centers around the Cincinnati Bengals, who are currently sitting at 3-6, struggling on offense, and looking to make some bold moves. The word is that Cincinnati is considering trading Jamar Chase, one of the most explosive young wide receivers in the league, to the Dallas Cowboys. And if this deal goes down, it could be one of the most impactful moves of the season, potentially transforming Dallas's offense into a juggernaut and shifting the balance of power in the NFC. Let's dig a little deeper into what's being discussed and why this makes so much sense for both sides. For the Bengals, they're in a tough spot. They're in the AFC North, a division that's tough as nails, and their record at 3-6 doesn't paint the full picture of their struggles. Their offense has been leaking points, allowing around 24 points per game, and their offensive line has been a sieve, letting in about 5 sacks per game. That's just not sustainable if they want to contend, especially with Joe Burrow trying to carry the load. Cincinnati is also facing cap constraints, about $11 million in space, and they're prioritizing extensions for Burrow and shoring up their defensive front, especially after allowing over 33 points per game. So trading Chase, who is still on his rookie deal, could be a strategic move to free up cap space, acquire draft capital, and focus on a rebuild of their offensive line and defense. Now, for the Cowboys, this isn't just about acquiring another receiver. It's about adding a game-changing weapon that can elevate their entire offense. Dallas is currently sitting at 3-5-1, and while they've shown flashes of brilliance, they've also struggled to consistently put up points and generate explosive plays. Adding Chase, a player with a proven track record of big plays and yardage, could be the missing piece that takes their offense from good to elite. Chase's profile is pretty impressive. Through 9 games in 2025, he's caught 76 passes on 107 targets for 831 yards and 5 touchdowns. He averages nearly 92 yards per game, with a career total of over 0 receiving yards and 40 touchdowns, all while maintaining a catch rate of 71% and 0 drops this season. That's the kind of reliability and explosive potential the Cowboys have been searching for. Chase's ability to stretch the field and create yardage after the catch is what makes him so appealing. His YAC, yards after catch, averages around 5.8 yards, and he's a threat on deep routes, generating about 15 yards per target, according to PFF. He's also a contested catch specialist, with a success rate of around 58%. When you pair him with C.D. Lamb, you're talking about a duo that defenses will have nightmares trying to contain. Imagine the possibilities. Prescott could open up the playbook even more, especially with the added threat of deep shots and quick hitters that Chase excels at. It's a perfect match of style and skill, and it could turn Dallas's offense into one of the most explosive in the league. The impact wouldn't just be superficial, it would be transformational. Dallas's points per game could jump from around 29, to over 35, and their EPA per pass, expected points added, would see a significant boost. Chase's YAC ability would open up the field for Lamb, creating more mismatches and opportunities in the red zone. Statistically, Chase would add roughly 2.5 yards per reception compared to the Cowboys' current receivers, and his red zone presence would increase red zone efficiency by about 20%. This pairing could rekindle the deep ball magic Dallas had with guys like Diggs last season, boosting their aerial attack and making them a nightmare for any secondary. Not only that, but the defense would benefit from having more time and space on offense, leading to more turnovers and scoring opportunities. With Chase in the mix, the Cowboys could dominate in the NFC East, especially against division rivals like the Eagles, who have struggled somewhat against top wideouts this season. From a strategic standpoint, this move makes a lot of sense for both teams. Cincinnati gets to shed some cap space and acquire valuable draft picks, an early first-rounder and a third-rounder in 2026, to help rebuild their O-line and defense, both of which have been leaky. Meanwhile, Dallas gets a proven playmaker who fits perfectly into their offensive scheme, capable of elevating their game to new heights. Plus, with the Cowboys' cap situation, they can absorb Chase's contract without too much trouble, especially considering the potential postseason success this upgrade could bring. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. If this trade happens, it's not just a boost for Dallas, it's a real game-changer for the NFC playoff race. The Cowboys, with Chase, would be more than just a team fighting for a wild-card spot. They'd be legitimate Super Bowl contenders. The odds for Dallas making it all the way would skyrocket, especially considering how Chase's deep threat complements Lamb and the overall offensive scheme. It would be reminiscent of the Chiefs' dominance in 2024, where their WR core and Mahomes' arm turned them into a scoring machine. Dallas, with Chase, could become that kind of team, especially against tough defenses like the 49ers, where explosive plays are crucial. Looking ahead, this move could also serve as a pivotal moment for the Cowboys' future. With the potential to reach the Super Bowl in February 2026, Dallas needs to maximize its offensive firepower, and Chase fits the bill perfectly. His ability to create separation, rack up yards after the catch, and perform under pressure makes him a true X-factor, especially in high-stakes games. His addition could help Dallas finally break through that playoff ceiling that's been just out of reach for the last few seasons. The chemistry between Prescott and Chase could be electric, reigniting the hopes and dreams of Cowboys fans who want to see their team hoist another Lombardi trophy. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and there are questions about how the Bengals' rebuilding process will unfold. Will they accept the offers that match their valuation? Will Chase adapt quickly to Dallas's system? These are uncertainties, but the potential upside clearly outweighs the risks. For fans, it's about dreaming big, believing that such a bold move could be the spark that propels Dallas into the elite tier of the league. It's about envisioning a postseason where Chase's speed and playmaking ability dismantle defenses and lead the Cowboys to another deep playoff run. In summary, this rumored trade is more than just a rumor. It's a potential turning point. For the Cowboys, it's an opportunity to elevate their offense to a new level, to finally unlock the explosive playmaking that can carry them through the playoffs and into the Super Bowl. For Cincinnati, it's a chance to rebuild and restock their draft cupboard, focusing on long-term success. The league's landscape could be shifting right before our eyes, and Cowboys fans should be excited about what this could mean for their team's future. The possibility of adding Ja'Marr Chase to the star-studded roster that already includes Lamb, Prescott, and the rest of their talented squad is nothing short of exhilarating. It's the kind of move that can define a franchise era, and if it happens, Cowboys Nation, you'll want to be ready to cheer even louder. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So what do you guys think? Would you be excited to see Chase in Dallas? Do you believe this move could be the missing piece to finally get that Lombardi back in Big D? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments below. Are you all in favor of the Cowboys making this bold move? Or do you think it's too risky? Remember, this is what makes NFL fandom so special, dreaming big and believing in the impossible. As always, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned and keep that Cowboys spirit alive. We're on the cusp of something potentially huge, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Keep the faith, Cowboys fans, because the best is yet to come.